name is Jessica Chan and I'm here with Pathway Christian Prep, here to bring you useful content for you and your school-age children. Now today we're going to talk about starting off the semester strong. You may have read my blog post, 5 tips on how to start off the semester strong. If you haven't, you can go to our website, www.pathwaychristian.org/blog to check that out. We'll be bringing you useful content on the weekly as well as resources and tips for parents. Now, today's topic, we're going to dive into some strategies for parents. Some parents, you may have children that are doing online Zoom classes right now. Some of you may be in a hybrid schedule or in person, or you're the teacher homeschooling your kids. Whatever it may be, we hope that our resources will be useful to you as tools to use at home. So let's get started. Our first tip today is to set new goals. Now, the start of the school year was a long time ago, and second semester can look very different from the first. You could have new classes, maybe you notice that your student's struggling in something new academically, or there's extracurricular activities that they didn't have last semester. Whatever it may be, we ask that you look at what changes have happened and create new goals for your child. Now, one of the best ways that we like to create goals is by using the SMART goals acronym. And what that stands for is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. Now, having all 5 of these is really key into creating a successful goal for your child. Not only is it something that's measurable, but it's attainable, and they'll be able to accomplish what it is that they're set out to do and feel really encouraged at the end of the day. And the great thing about SMART goals is you could do it with any age group. You could start with preschool all the way up to 12th grade and beyond. And for a specific example on how to create the framework for a SMART goal, you can head to our blog post. We give you an example as well as a little template on how to do that with your child. Now, our second tip for today is to freshen up your learning space. So you may notice that teachers will change up their bulletin boards from time to time, or they'll change the seating arrangements in their classrooms. Now, that's something that you can kind of do at home as well. Maybe your child is facing a wall and they're getting really bored just staring in that corner, and turning their desk around can create a world of a difference. Now, when we say freshen up your learning space, a little can go a long way here. You don't have to do grand gestures here. You can do something really small, but just look at the learning space for your child and maybe see if you need to shift things around. The third tip that we have today is to reevaluate your routine or your schedule. Now, the second semester, you could have new classes, and maybe even as a parent, your schedule has changed, or you have multiple children and you got to shift things around to make sure it works. Right here, we just want to empower you as parents. You know your child best. You know what works best for them and what doesn't work best for them. But just reevaluate. Maybe last semester there was something that you were doing that was working really great in your routine. Keep doing that. And maybe there was something that just felt like a slump, or it was slowing down, or just kids were uncooperative. Take a look at those things and try to be flexible, create change, try new things. And just be creative in that way, because again, that can go a long way in giving your kids something to look forward to in the day, allowing them to have a brain break so that they could just have a bit of a breather in the middle of their day is a great thing that you can incorporate, or even providing them a new snack for them to look forward to. Now, the fourth tip that we have is to ask for help. The first place that we like to tell parents to ask for help is to go straight to their teacher. You may notice that your kid is struggling in something academically, or maybe there's a behavior issue that you're concerned about. Teachers are a great place to start, because after all, they do spend a lot of time with your students and they do tend to know their kids pretty well. If you happen to be your child's teacher, then we have lots of online resources to point you to. Online tutoring is a great place to start. And if you need a list of online tutoring services, you can head to our blog post again for a list of those things. There's a range of things in different price points, in different services, and one-on-one or even special education tutoring services. Things that work for every single family's needs. So head on over to our blog to see a list for that. And lastly, my favorite is YouTube. YouTube is a great resource. There are tons of teachers and educators that actually have YouTube channels on their own, teaching kids different skills, different lessons, and different topics and subjects that they learn in school. So perhaps your child just wasn't paying attention to that day's chemistry lesson and they really don't understand how to do their homework. You can head to YouTube for that and look for a specific topic in chemistry that it is that they were learning, and have them watch that clip one more time, just to freshen their memory of what they missed in class. And that could be a great way for them to help them complete their homework or do their studies. And the last tip that we have for you today is to keep a positive attitude. Now, I know that this could be a little hard sometimes, especially as we're all staying at home, spending a lot more time at home, doing a lot of things, working, exercising, doing schooling. But here we know that teachers set the tone in the classroom, and at home, parents are the ones who set the tone for their kids. And a positive home atmosphere can go a long way in helping your child in their studies. So one way that we want to encourage parents to do that is just to celebrate small victories at home. It doesn't have to be something huge and grandiose that your kids have done, because sometimes it's hard to see those things. It's hard to see when your kids are doing something really grand and enormous. So small victories are a great place to start. So maybe your child did a chore all by themselves. That's a great place to encourage them. Or maybe they're struggling in a particular math in their class, and they did an equation all by themselves and they got it right. That's a great way to encourage your child and celebrate that small victory with them and make them feel a little bit better about themselves and to keep going in this semester. So that's all for our tips today. We hope that that was useful content for you. And for more content, we ask that you subscribe to this YouTube channel for regular vlogs. And also you can go to our website, www.pathwaychristian.org/blog for more blog content. And if you have any questions or comments, we ask that you leave them below. And also you can subscribe to our socials in the link below. And that's it. We hope you had a good time with us, and we hope to see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.